Okay, hey everyone, Kevin here. Soap video, and this one I'm going to do I'm going to call it an all natural soap. And when I say all natural, I mean no fragrance oils and no colorants, like liquid colorants or FD&C or any of those things. I am going to use some colorants, but I'm going to use some powders, some natural powders. I have some clays I'm going to add, and I'm using essential oils for fragrances. So I don't have a name for this soap yet. I've just sort of started to put it together, but let me go over the recipe. Maybe you guys can suggest some names. Okay, so for oils, 255 grams of shea butter, 198 grams of castor oil, 510 grams of olive oil pomace, 312 grams of 76-degree coconut oil, 255 grams of cocoa butter. In my lye and water, I have 582 grams of water and 208 grams of lye. For my fragrance, I have 3.375 ounces of essential oils, and it's a mix of White Grapefruit, Litsea, and Star Anise. For my colorants, I have some powders. I have madder root powder, annatto seed powder. I don't know if you can see them, sorry. Over here, move those over a little bit. Annatto seed powder here, madder root powder, and alkanet root powder. And then for some additives, I have about a teaspoon each of French green clay, rhassoul clay, and Fuller's Earth. And those are from thesage.com. The colorants are from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and the fragrance oils are from New Directions. Okay, so let's get going. I'm going to add my lye water to my oils. I just checked temperatures. They're both right around 75 degrees. And then you may notice in my red Essential Depot up here, I have some dividers. They are from the Great Soap Shop on Etsy. And they fit the red Essential Depot mold perfectly. And this is the second soap I'm making with them. I will put a link in the description below if you're interested. I'm going to do a mantra swirl, I think, with these. Okay, so I'm going to add my fragrance, and I'm going to add my clays and my earth, and mix those all up. Now, I've never used these clays or Fuller's Earth. This is the first time I've used them. They're all supposed to make, the soap feel really nice on your skin, very silky. So I'm interested to try and see how they'll do. I mean, obviously you can see it's turning the soap some color. So we're kind of an oatmeal-y kind of tan color with those. Now I know you can take these powders and infuse them in water, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add them directly to the soap. And I'm going to use 3 separate containers because I want to try and make sure I have even amounts. See if I can get them all lined up here. Okay. All right. I'm sure it doesn't have to be precise, but since I'm doing a mantra swirl and I'm putting in dividers, I'd like to have, you know, the volumes be about the same. This smells really nice. If you're not familiar with essential oil smells, and I'm not really, this is only maybe the 2nd or 3rd essential oil soap I've made. I love the smell of the white grapefruit, but I hear the smell doesn't stick very well. So the majority of that essential oil was grapefruit, and then I used a little bit of Litsea. Litsea is very strong, so I just wanted to sort of enhance the citrusy smell of the grapefruit. And then for a nice sort of base note, Star Anise, which smells quite lovely. Okay. So, 3 powders. I'm going to add them into my different soaps here. And mix them all up. Okay, that is looking lovely. Okay, that seems to be nice mixed in. And okay. So those are... Alright, so those are quite lovely actually. I really like color in my soap. I shouldn't say that. I like natural soaps look very nice too, but I think I tend to like colored soaps. So it's nice to have kind of an all-natural option that has some color in it. Okay. All right, so let's get the mold over here. Alright, I'm going to just press down nice and firmly. I just did this before, and so the trick is to push down really firmly on this. And as close to the middle as you can, I think. Let's see, let's do the dark in the middle, I think. Okay. I feel like once you get sort of some in there to sort of support, you know, sort of push against the sides, then it works better. It's a little bit more forgiving. Okay. Okay. Now I have a little bit, the sort of ends are even, and I have a little bit more in the middle, and that's, I didn't really do it on purpose, but I think that'll help because actually, you know, there's two sides to this one that are going to take soap out of it. And I'm not going to scrape it down because I think that will mess up my lines, and I'd like to have some nice clean lines. And I have extra soap here, so I'm just going to pull these out nice and evenly, hopefully. Okay. And oops. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to do mattress royal. This is a plastic coated wire from Home Depot. You get two of them, and they're bendable and washable. And it was like, I don't know, $4. So, goodbye. Someone on Facebook suggested it. Okay. Good. Okay. I have more left over, so I'm just gonna kind of, it's thick now, but I mean not thick. It's like yogurty. So I'm gonna do some dollops, I think. And maybe try to texture the top a little bit. Okay. All right, I have a spoon. Trusty spoon. And I'm gonna just okay. All right, that's it. I think this is going to stay just like that because I want to keep a sort of a natural soap, so no glitter or micas or anything like that. So there we have it. My French green clay, rhassoul clay, fuller's earth, alkanet root, madder root, and annatto seed powder soap. So lots of stuff. Okay, after the break should be the cutting, so stick around for that, and talk to you in a few. Thanks, bye. Okay, everyone, we're here cutting my all-natural soap, my all natural, right? Whatever that means. For me, it means that there are no fragrance oils. I only used essential oils, and I didn't use any colorants that weren't, from a plant. Basically a plant source. So there's madder root, alkanet root, and I always forget the last one. So anyway, I'm excited to see the colors. I can already see I had a gel or a partial gel in here. We'll see what it looks like. So this is the same. It's about 14 or 15 hours. Came out of the mold really great. Been in the fridge overnight. That's my cat. Get out of here. Hey! He's a little nosy. Every time I'm talking in the kitchen, they wonder what the heck I'm doing. Because of course they think I'm speaking to them. Okay. I'm really liking this recipe in terms of how it firms up in the fridge overnight. I mean, it's only 14 hours and it's great and it cuts really well. Oh, that came out fantastic. That's just great. So we got the gel here, and ooh, I actually really like the gel for that yellow color. It's really pretty. But the swirl looks super good. Very happy with that. It smells so good. The grapefruit is sticking, at least for now. I've heard that grapefruit doesn't stick very well. But I think hopefully combined with the Litsea, that will help it, I guess, or sort of enhance that citrusy grapefruit smell. Right now it smells delicious. Okay. Now, I try not to gel. I put this in the fridge right away, but I do get a lot of partial gels even when I put them in the fridge. And they're in a cardboard box, they're in the silicone mold, so they really are insulated. So I don't even know that putting them in the fridge helps. I might I might be better just leaving them out on the counter. Now I'm not usually, I mean, certainly don't prefer it. I would either like to have it all gelled or not gelled. But this gel will typically fade, so you won't have as much of a distinction that I do now after it's cured for a little while. You'll still be able to see it, but it'll be much less faint looking. So those swirls came out great. That little bendy tool that I got from Home Depot worked super well. So I love the little swirls that happened with it. Looks great. Okay. All right, last one. Okay. Well, I'm excited to let those cure because I think the colors will change a little bit. So I'm interested to see what the final colors will be. They're very nice right now. That dark purple is great, and it ended up being a great contrast, you know, to the sort of red and the yellow. I like having it in between. I think that looks really great. So, okay, thanks for watching. Questions, comments, leave them below. I love to get them, and I will certainly try to answer your questions or respond to you. And if you like it, subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate your subscriptions. And check back for more soap and other bath and beauty products. I think I'm going to start doing some lotions soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.